Welcome back, everyone, to Blast Backstage. Last but certainly not least, I'm joined by Faze Clan. So I know you guys are like hot off the plane from China. Are you guys adjusting well to the time zone?
Yeah, it's only 12 hours difference. It's not a big deal for us.
Not at all. I mean, you used to travel and do this all the time, Yanko.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So this is just another day.
Just
in the
that
life
I
for you.
wasn't competing, so the results didn't really matter to me. Now,
So you're saying
got
the
a bit
analyst
more
has-
skin in the game, you know.
Yeah. What about the rest of you guys?
I woke
Feeling
up at
great.
4 a.m.
You woke up at what time?
How's
4
your
a.m.
schedule?
Oh no.
Yeah, same. I woke up at 4 a.m. and didn't sleep yet.
Okay, so people are struggling just a little bit. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys
Getting
all need
used
to
to
take
it. A little bit.
melatonin. Yeah, just
Not
a
me.
little, just a little.
Yeah.
It's not
Doesn't work.
helping.
Doesn't work.
I took it today.
It does. You know why? You need to keep taking it every single night. People think it's this magic pill.
You see, I do that, just not with melatonin.
Got it.
But it's had mixed results actually. Like out of the medicine, NyQuil does the trick for
Yeah.
me.
NyQuil. Got it. So for those of you guys wondering at home, melatonin or NyQuil, those are your two choices. Now, coming in, I know that Yanko, you've actually had some playing experience recently yourself as well. How was that?
That was awesome. That was awesome. I'll just say that when I played, we won. I was the highest ranked support player of the tournament, so I think I rest my case.
How did the rest of you guys feel he did? Were you surprised?
Yeah,
He
he did
looked a little
good.
bit
He did good.
surprised.
He adapted good. He was dropping guns all the time, making
You're
everyone.
dropping guns.
Jumping
all
over.
Good
You
at
even took
jumping.
the
Good at
off from me, man.
Yeah.
He was-
Whatever it takes.
He was jumping in for everyone, just
Yeah.
to refrag. It was
Yeah.
Oh, it was
better
good.
than expected.
Yeah. Well, the last time I saw you guys was back with E-League, and you guys won that event.
Did we?
It's been...
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
did.
you did.
So it's you, Sue. Like that. Nice to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm the lucky charm, apparently. So I'm here again.
So
You
we
guys
might
are going to
win
win. All
something.
you have to do is take down Astrala. It's easy, right?
Yeah.
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 Who's
Yeah.
that?
Who are they?
So
Just give us the best of three, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
pick
it-
Milk as well.
it has been a little bit of time since E-League. How has that time been for you guys? I know, you've been traveling quite a bit. Has that been hard to sort of incorporate with, just practicing and working on things itself?
Well, it's been really hard for us actually because after E-League, okay, we had a good period for the major boot camp. We prepared really well for that event, even though the result wasn't really what we were hoping for. But after that was when we started having problems. We had the Blast event in Brazil and the event in China. So obviously, guys needed to sort out their visas. So we had some issues there that we had to miss some practice days. I don't know if we managed to get total 10 days of practice. Since the major ended, which obviously is
Not optimal.
It's not optimal, right? So that's been a bit of a problem for us, and of course all the travel back and forth, changing time zones, from Brazil to Europe for a few days, and to China, then here, and straight from here we go to Pro League to the UK to play our Pro League group.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hectic, but
Yeah.
we're trying our best to adjust on the fly really and make things happen so that we can get some decent results. We don't consider that to be an excuse for like, oh yeah, well, we're jet lag, we cannot play. So
Yeah.
we have to do better than our results have been after the major, and we're hoping to prove that we can do better at these last two events on the road.
Yeah, no doubt. And obviously, and you just said it yourself, you've been traveling so much. Astralis actually said themselves that they've been very picky about the events that they go to because that's exactly what they want to avoid. They're trying to avoid that sort of crazy back and forth. But for you guys, is that something that you're sort of considering for the rest of the year or no?
Absolutely. I think we're also looking at the schedule and try and not play.
Olaf looks like he's surprised by this.
That's why we
Yeah,
brought
but-
Janko, so he can do all the talking in the live stream. Give it up.
Wait, Olaf, why did you look so surprised?
What? Yeah, I think we should do less tournaments. That's what I think.
If you ask Nico, we would play every single
Every
tournament.
single event.
Oh,
Like we
Are-
would
are
go.
you-
I'm surprised he didn't say yes to Copenhagen games. Like, so
I'm going there
I don't know. I don't know how that.
Are you
We're gonna
going by
go to that.
yourself?
We're gonna play the Take TV events. We're gonna play everything basically. If there's a BYOC,
Yeah.
if there's a BYOC guys you wanna see Faze at, just message Nico. He's gonna accept.
Wait, Nico, then are you a fan of just doing the back-to-back-to-back style?
Not
Yes,
back
he
to
is.
back, but I don't like skipping too many events either. So I like, for me, perfect scenario is like to have 1 to 2 weeks at home and then go to the event. Having more than that, it's too much time at home, I would say. And
I think Nico loves to play the game.
Yeah.
and
To travel. Not to travel, not to be home.
Yeah.
no, travel and compete.
Mm.
Because
Now-
when we are at home, we don't play enough.
Okay. Well, recently
individually.
we had some changes happen. You know, Cash was taken out, and now Vertigo is going to be coming into the map pool. So, initial thoughts first with Cash being taken out. Are you guys happy with that? Not happy with that?
Me personally, I don't like it. I like that they brought in a new map.
Mm-hmm.
I always been a fan of a new map, so I think Vertigo is the wrong map. I haven't played it though. So I like the common
You
stuff.
haven't
I
played
haven't
it,
played
but you don't like it.
I don't know. It's just I think it was the wrong map to pick. Whatever other map, but
Yeah, the map is just doesn't look too
biome.
competitive.
biome.
How do you say biome?
Biome.
It's a
Biome?
big map. Biome. Yeah, biome. There we go.
Biome.
I'm giving English lessons. That's where we are in this.
That map is actually good. We could play that map instead of Vertigo.
Wait, what is it about
Just give us
Vertigo
Tuscan,
that
bro.
rubs you the wrong way? What is it specifically?
And it's just weird.
Just weird.
Yeah, like
You can fall down.
I hear people are talking about
Think about it. You can fall down.
people are talking about how it's really fast paced. There are some almost nuke-like sound aspects to it.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to hear. Like, it's gonna be some weird stuff happening when you hear people running next to you, but they are under you and stuff like that.
So does that mean that as of now, at least, you're leaning towards that being sort of the ban immediately, and you're bringing out nuke, or what's going to be happening?
It's not gonna be our perma veto for sure
Mhm.
because we aim that we want to play all 7 maps and
Got
we
it.
started playing Nuke as well. So we're definitely gonna try to play Vertigo as well,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna see how it's gonna work out for us in the beginning. I don't know how much time we're gonna have to prepare for it, but we are definitely gonna try to bring it in our map pool,
Yeah, for
even though
sure.
we don't like it.
What is your guys' schedule looking like after this event? Do you have some time to?
Yeah, we have one day.
Bro, we're leaving
4 days and then
7
Sydney.
days. After we come home, we go after 7 days. We go to Sydney.
Got it. So
No,
you
but
guys
after
have
this
7
event, we
days.
go to Pro League, and then after Pro League, we have 7 days at home to prepare Vertigo.
To go to Mars or Sydney. But I think for us, it's just our main focus right now is the Pro League group. Like we really want to try and win that group because
Yeah.
if you win your group in Pro League, you already qualify for the finals. If you end up second or third, you need to go back in a month's time to play the second group stage in order to qualify,
Yeah.
right? So if we win our Pro League group, we go to Sydney. After Sydney, we have 4 weeks or so where we're at home, right? So that we can use those 4 weeks. We can
Aren't
put
we
in
going
a
to
4
Dallas,
weeks.
bro.
No,
That-
if you make Pro League, you have 3.5
Well,
weeks.
it's 3
Yeah,
and
that's
a
okay.
half.
For-
3 and a half. Like,
Is that us that far? Okay.
listen, anything that's more than 7 days at this point, guys. So
You'll take it.
but the point being, like, we can have some times for the guys to just rest a little bit, and then we can also put in a boot camp in there, because you know we play from home when we practice.
Yeah.
Like everyone's living in a different country.
Yeah.
So that would be extremely helpful for us. So that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're hoping for, to actually have some time to polish our game and iron things out a little bit.
And also see some friends and family. That's always nice too.
Who wants those? You know, all my best friends are with me.
Ah, yeah. I don't know if they agree with that. But yeah, let's bring out the player cards. Everyone
don't
got
like
real
this part.
quiet there. Everyone got real quiet there.
Especially
Now-
Nico.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys
with
keep
young
doing
girls.
this part. I don't like this part at all.
It just gets better and
It's
better every time.
outside of my control, but I've been told we're going to start doing this one by one. So Nico, if you want to go first and flip it up, so
I
everyone
don't want to go
at
first.
home.
Can you go first?
I
Gotta
can,
go
I can
down,
go. You want me to go first? I can go first.
Okay,
I go.
Olaf, why don't you go first?
Yeah, why don't
So
you
I
go
have to
first?
flip it up to the
Yes.
TV? Okay.
To the TV, bro.
Yeah, but I don't care about that. Yeah, we're good. Here we are.
All right.
75. I'm not happy, but yeah. Here it is. Like always.
Interesting. Okay, we're going to keep going down. Everyone start flipping it up. Rain, can you flip yours up?
83.
Oh.
Correct, bro.
Yeah, but
thank
he's a
you.
legend.
I know. He has the legend, but you have the higher overall rating. So that's
you know
really
what- you wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Stats
Why?
over.
Major winner.
Hey! You're not wrong. Okay, flip up yours,
That's
Guardian.
not right because he's major winner. He doesn't have it.
I think they forgot about him.
Well,
Wait, what?
you guys are curious.
Wow.
Astralis, I don't believe all of them had theirs either. Like none of them, except for I think one person had legend.
Why does
Yeah,
Olaf
but
have
it's just like that, you know, have a character that's like, you can't put it, it's like a cheat code, you know, so you kind of have to make it fair so you can.
This is true. Can't give them everything.
So you can beat the
They're
game,
already
you know.
winning everything.
Yeah.
Can't give them everything. All right. So Guardian had 81. Adren, can you pull up yours? All right. 75. All right, Nico, let's see what yours is. 89. I mean, you have to give a smile. to that.
Always the same.
mean, where's the
always
90?
the same. Always at the top.
It needs to start with 9.
I'm kidding.
That's
It
blasphemy.
was. This was the first time I think I had below 90.
Nope.
So
So in
dropping
fact,
off.
in fact, you're not
Getting
happy about
older,
it.
bro.
In-game leader effect.
Getting
In-game
old.
All I'm saying.
leader.
Excuses.
Getting
all
too
over
old. It's gonna drop off now, man. It's going all downhill from
I
here.
know.
Okay.
I know.
Catch up
From
with
experience.
Adrian.
From experience.
And then later on, we're actually going to be doing a cute little segment where you guys get to write down characteristics of Yanko and rate
Oh.
him. So we're gonna save that bit for last. You guys can feel free to either rip on him or use that time to compliment him.
Do we have to
Just
be
think
honest?
about what you're saying.
And
Please
under
be
this
honest.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also you guys
I-
need to remember that I put this practice schedule in, so
Yeah, so
take that into account.
there's
when
a
you're
problem,
grading.
Yanko. We have to be honest.
Yeah, always. That's why I tell you, Ladi, always be honest.
Okay.
Best singer in the team.
Well, with that, we're actually gonna start diving right into Twitter questions. Best singer on the team. I mean, I know for a fact that there are quite a people. Yanko likes singing.
What?
I think
You
everyone
get really into your music.
That doesn't count. Oh yeah, that.
Balkan people
I
like
think
to
Yeah, it's cool,
like
yeah.
music.
Biggest
That's
singer
for
in
sure.
the team.
I don't like to sing. I like to listen to music.
Bro, you
You
sing as
all
well.
the time.
You sing
Yeah.
when you shower. That's when you sing.
But you sing in the
No, you
practice
sing
room
in
as
the
well.
practice room.
What?
Yeah.
Then
Olaf,
I'm
how-
still
how-
not the best singer. I
How
can
would
sing,
you
but
how
not
would
the
you rate
best.
Nico singing?
From what scale?
Zero,
From 8
zero
to
to
10.
100.
From
0 to
8
100.
10.
From 8.
8 to 10.
I will give you a solid 8 then, bro.
0 to 100. Rate his singing.
2.
Come on,
That was
buddy.
not me, man. I don't know. I don't like the music, not the best, but the singing is pretty okay. So even 50.
Better
Okay.
than in-game leading, right?
I didn't say anything.
Things are getting savage, and we've just only begun. Do you guys agree Nico is
Group therapy right there.
is Nico the one that sings the most? Then does anyone else sing?
I
He's the only one that sings.
No one else sings.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Adrian sings a little bit.
What?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sit down.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
What was this incident? When were you singing?
We made a clip.
Oh,
Gambit.
yeah, that's
God. Oh yeah, I remember this clip. Okay.
that was
Not going to be singing again anytime soon.
No, thanks.
Okay. Now, with that, we're going to be diving into our next question. Name 5 players that, if in the same team together, they would dominate the CS scene for a long time.
so obviously.
I would say. Oh,
Nico, Adrian, Guardian, Rain, Olofmeister.
why did you put me last?
Where's the domination?
Because I
Where's
started from
domination,
right to
bro?
left.
He was just looking at how you guys proceeded.
He got you there.
I don't know. Can I pick whoever I want?
Yeah, you can pick whoever you want. I think this is just more of a question diving into who you guys think are like the superstar players what you would put together. If it makes it easier, you can pick not anyone on this team. That makes it easier.
I don't have to. Like, I'm not allowed to pick anyone.
Yeah.
I would
On
not
this.
pick anyone anyways. But I'm just kidding. No, but I would say you have to pick simple, obviously.
Mm.
Electronic.
Is it you or me picking? I don't know.
Your team is bad always. So.
I have a simple.
helping
Then Glaive. I will pick those two first. And
Electronic.
then Sypnix I will pick after that.
I would pick Flush over Xipnix.
Flush I will pick as well. And then
Are you building the team or Nico is building the team?
Are you talking or is he talking?
then we have one more left.
Obviously, Yanko.
Janko. We
Wow.
already have support players. We don't need more.
No device? No one wants to pick up device?
I already have simple.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, fair enough.
And I have 2 from Australia. I cannot pick 3. That's too much.
Okay, fair enough. Do the rest of you guys agree with his picks? Would you swap out anybody for your...
Speak Astralis, man. They've been doing it for 2 years now. So.
2 years?
It's almost 2 years.
1 year.
1 year together, bro.
1 year. 1 year.
In Norway, it's going fast.
I don't know the last one. I will pick maybe Cold
Ah.
or Electronic or someone. Yeah. Can be
Alright.
anyone. They're gonna dominate anyways.
Okay. I like the nice mixture of players you have going on there.
Mhm.
You're trying to be fair to everyone. All right. So we have the next question ready. Ask them about the numbers on their jerseys.
Yeah, ask
Yeah,
Rainier
Holly.
first.
Yeah, Rain.
Rainier first.
It's just,
You want to show it for everyone?
Yeah,
just
show the
funny,
number
you
that you
know.
have on the back.
69. I'm not sure, no, it's just a
Explanation.
funny number. It's just a funny,
Funny number?
Yeah.
That's not what you told me. We
You
said you're
you
gonna be
should
honest
Google
here,
it and
okay?
see what it means.
Ooh.
You should Google it. I don't know if they should Google it, man.
Yeah, if you're at work, please don't Google it.
Uh,
If you're at work, please don't Google it. What
Also,
number
I
do
think
the rest of you
there's
guys
a-
have?
I have 99. I don't know why. Most of the numbers I wanted to have, they were taken at the time when I joined. So,
So what was your first choice?
10, I think. I didn't think Kerrigan had the 10 or someone.
Okay.
I couldn't get that one, so I just stick with 99.
Okay.
I have no idea why.
No idea why. What about you,
That's
Adrian? What's your number?
7.
7?
It's a lucky number,
Mm.
and I have a favorite player in football. David Beckham.
Mm.
He was like number 7, so that's why.
Handsome guy. Okay, Guardian.
Just like the number. Nah,
What
it's
you
like
have?
a number.
What's your number?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, all good things. I was born on 9th of July. So all good
Is
things
that a
happen.
good thing?
Yeah.
And then Olaf, what's your
Kidding.
number?
11. I picked it for some footballer that I don't remember.
So-
I was thinking
Wait.
of who it was, but I don't know. It was someone.
what the heck? He
But this was
clearly-
like when did I join? 1 year ago? 1 year ago, right? Something like this.
You joined 1.5 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 1.5. Yeah.
Okay, well, clearly left an impact on you, this football player.
Yeah, someone.
What number do you have?
11. I don't know. Maybe Zlatan. I have no idea. Neymar.
Maybe
Who-
Zlatan.
Maybe
Don't
Ryan
worry.
Giggs.
Small deal guy.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Guy.
Probably some guy from 3rd league or something.
That's probably.
All right, guys. Well, I wanted to talk to you about the teams that we have here. Obviously, we can talk about Astralis all day, but there's quite a few other teams that are coming in. Navi straight off of that Star Series win. Cloud9 coming in with a totally crazy looking roster. Just a lot of teams here. What are your thoughts? Yanko, let's start with you.
I think it's great that, I was going to say I thought we were playing Cloud9 in the first game, but we played in the first game on the second day. It's just that, it's always in a best of 1 for them. Like, that's a good format
Yeah.
for them that they can, even before the tournament, decide maybe 2 or 3 maps they want to focus on, and just like, because you can veto so many maps,
Mhm.
right, in a best of 1. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to play. Like, it just seems like such a weird mix
Yeah.
of players.
It's very-
it's very interesting, like what they're doing over there. But other than that, I think obviously it's like a very strong field. I feel like the best teams pretty much are here, even though in terms of form you wouldn't really say that for some of the teams. But I think when it comes to actually playing against each other, I think these are probably the teams that can put up the best
Yeah.
fight to an extent. Or
Yeah.
I mean, ENCE's been on a really good run lately.
As well.
So, they could certainly be in the mix,
Mhm.
in the conversation. Renegades as well, but, 6 teams only. So I think it's going to be, like, as always, with these teams, like, it's always going to be fun to see
Yeah.
how people square up against each other.
For sure. Last question before we bring out that blank player card where you guys can rip on Yanko. We saw Navi coming off that
Or
Star...
compliment me.
Whichever you prefer, totally up to you guys. Navi coming off of that Star Series win obviously looked really, really impressive, but a lot of people, of course, talked about the fact that Astralis wasn't there, Liquid wasn't there. So do you feel that takes away from their accomplishment, or based off of the form that they showed to become champions, do you actually think that they have a really strong chance here?
I mean, yes and no. Everyone knows Astralis is the best team in the world, so in one way, but also it was a best of 3 tournament the whole way through, so they have to beat everyone in the best of 3, and I think that deserves a lot of credit. But
And a best of 5 final.
oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, they played super good, but it's always going to be when Astralis is not
Yeah.
there, and obviously Liquid, they are the best 2 teams in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right, well, we'll see how it pans out because obviously everyone's here in Miami. But let's go ahead and bring out the cards. And who has really good handwriting? Do you guys want me to write? Does anyone want to write?
I'm not gonna write.
Okay.
I-
All right.
Well,
So-
what did you wanted to say? You have good
I
handwriting?
am very bad at writing.
I just want to kick things off by saying already I'm a legend, which is only
How is he?
which is
go?
only that Olaf can
Yeah,
say. So
last
these people definitely know what they're talking about.
But
All
are
right.
you the
So all you
ultimate
guys need to
legend?
take this into account, okay?
So we're going to start first characteristic. What do you guys
Talking.
want to rate? Talking? Is that what you want to rate him on?
Ladu said it apparently.
It has one for each, so every player can
Okay.
give one.
So you guys, you're good with talking as the first characteristic?
Storytelling.
Yeah.
Storytelling? We need a consensus here.
Yeah, sure. Go.
Storytelling. Okay.
Second best coach quotes.
I saw the best tweet ever when someone tweeted out something, and I have to.
So rate him on his storytelling.
Tom
End of this
Hachi
He's
now.
amazing.
did a really
as well.
good tweet about when you did. Never mind, I cannot say it. Go.
Okay. 0 to
Well, shout out to
100,
him.
rate his storytelling.
100.
99.5. 99.5. Yeah, just he's the best. In this team.
99.5, 100? What, Nico, what do you think?
It's too much compliments, guys.
I'm gonna give it like 80.
80.
80.
80?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do 90 as an in-between between the 100 and the 80.
89.
88. That's a nice number.
All right, 88. It's gonna be
Is Bianca
slanted because
getting
I'm
a good
slanted.
number?
88
Yeah.
or
I think
It's 88, okay? I
Okay.
promise.
Four
Two
circles.
snowmans.
the second one can be support.
Okay.
I could give him 99 on that.
Does
99
everyone?
is fine.
Olaf remembers.
99, fine.
Okay.
Gotta.
Okay. We
It's
have two
the-
S's so far. What's the third one gonna be?
Howie, go for it.
I have no idea, man.
Thank you, Howie.
Thinking.
Like normal.
This is gonna take a while, so
Opping.
go to
Let's do
someone else.
opping. Opping.
Opping?
Yeah, opping.
I
Give me
remember
20.
when you
Why are you laughing, Sue?
I'm not. I smiled.
20.
Just happens to be my
20,
smile looks like a laugh. Okay.
20 for me.
20.
He wants to break your stats. Look, 80, 99, and he wants.
Wait.
Wants to ruin me.
How would you rate his opping?
Right? I don't know.
You've known him for so long, you know.
Yeah, he remembers the good old days.
Yeah.
So he's gonna give
Good.
me 15.
Good old days.
40 is fine. So
40?
We are on 30 in the middle now.
I will
Okay,
give 10,
so-
so let's give 20.
I'm
I just
giving
remember I had
18.
75. He cannot have higher than 75.
All right. We're gonna give him a 20 for opping. Okay,
you-
we're moving along. Just two left.
I mean, you know him a lot, so maybe you can give him something.
Drinking.
Drinking.
Or drinking.
Yeah.
All right, let's go
Drink.
drinking.
No, not drinking. He's gonna get to a high score.
Okay, drinking.
Well, obviously, he's not better than me.
No one is
After
better
this-
than you.
No one.
Eight,
Nobody harder to do that.
85.
85.
I don't know if
Who
that
who
is
drinks the best here? Is it you?
Rain.
What is all the coughing?
Adren
I
did
don't
real
know.
good recently, so
Big.
I mean, I do it once in a year, but
But
Okay.
when he
It has
does
quality.
He does it.
So for Yanko specifically, are we going 85?
Oh, it can be more, I think.
Mm.
90.
Be more.
Should be more, though.
Should be more.
90.
Can we put
Should
the
be, yeah.
100
this is
in the
sensitive topics.
Okay,
Sue.
I'm
Sensitive
just
topics.
gonna go
Why
91.
are you asking them? You know
91.
better than them.
91 is good.
Listen, I haven't made it quite all the way with you quite a few times, so I can't answer honestly. Last question. We're gonna go looks.
So that she definitely found one to bring me down. She definitely found
I
one
was
to
told
bring my
by our
total
lovely
score down.
producer that that's where we're gonna go. So let's go looks.
Since he has one favorite T-shirt
Oh,
that everyone hates.
got wrecked.
Why? What's the T-shirt?
Let's just say that someone told him to go up when he came down from the elevator. When we were gonna go up. Let's go up.
Well,
It wasn't from our team, though.
Yeah, it was. It was country specific, you know, kind of the
Okay.
situation. But
Okay.
T-shirt is super cool though. 'Cause
Okay.
People don't have taste. You know how it is.
All right. Okay.
People don't have
So
taste.
we need to reach a consensus on looks. You can incorporate his fashion sense in this, his personality. All of this goes into it. No one wants to say anything. Wow, this is the quietest you guys have been.
You can put
that's
some
the,
number.
That's the fear
You
you
can
need to put
decide.
into your players so as a coach.
You could be a leader and
They're
decide.
scared to say anything bad.
Say?
Okay. Well, Yanko, how would you rate yourself?
65.
Well, really?
Yeah, let's go.
99.
No. I can't. How can I rate myself? What's wrong with you?
What?
How do you feel when you
Tell
are
Nico to do it. He knows. Like he's the
Alright,
only
alright.
one who's safe here. So
82.
That's a
Very.
specific number.
Okay.
Wrong.
That's a very specific number.
That's too strong.
but you see, it came after a lot of consideration.
Yeah, I had to take a lot of things.
He's like highest on our team.
Okay,
now.
so why an 82 and not an 85?
Bro, we need
Where did the
to-
3 points?
Why did we take
I
him
don't know.
drinking
Just
in this?
82
Like,
sounds better.
Okay, Yanko, you want to hold this and put your face in it?
Yes, please.
Pass
it
it.
down.
Then maybe I should change the number.
Should I take
to
the
less.
headset down?
No, you can leave it on.
It can
Alright.
fit his head.
You look dashing.
Can I change my mind?
82 is good enough.
Awesome. Are you happy with the ratings, Yanko?
Yeah, except for the opping one. Like I feel like if they gave me like 2 more days of notice before China, so I could DM a bit more,
Yeah.
I think this would be way higher,
Yeah?
way higher. And I think Claudi's job would be in danger.
Yeah,
I can take the AK. It's fine.
for sure. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much, as always, for sharing your thoughts. It's always a pleasure, and best of luck in your matches tomorrow. And with that, FaZe was actually our last team that we're speaking with here, so we're going to wrap things up. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. Don't want to miss out, as we have a lot of amazing matches to look forward to with some fantastic teams here, so make sure to tune in then.